growing up on a farm, I mean, when you're 9, 10 years old, you get your first 4-H project. So I had beef cattle, steers that we showed at the fair. Of course, my dad had me on a tractor when I was probably 8 or 9, and by 11, 12, I was driving the tractors by myself.
As a family, we worked together. I remember going up and down the rows of soybeans with a hoe, cutting out thistles and all of those things, and picking the apples for the applesauce. So that was all a family thing. And all of the people around here, all the farmers, did the same thing.
We now have about 1,400 acres here in Champaign County, mostly corn and soybeans, but also some specialty crops. We have one of the largest raspberry farms here in Ohio, and also grow about 5 acres of peaches.
My children and my niece and nephews would like to keep it, but there's a practicality side of that. Obviously, we go up and down on income. We have price fluctuations. Last year was one of the lowest income years we had in 2020. So in order to stabilize that, producing electricity as a crop rather than corn and soybeans, it's going to produce more income. So that allows the next generation to justify owning the land. And I just like to see that continue as long as possible.
The reason we even looked at solar was I knew that I had a 5th generation coming along that I hoped would become part of the farm. Things are changing rapidly, but we've been looking for a number of years at what we can do to improve the profits on the farm.
The solar program provides, on a part of our farm operation, a relatively stable, increasing income over a long period of time that provides stability to the farm operation. No matter the weather, no matter the markets, we can count on that income each year, and preserving, of course, also that land. That land, as the solar field is out there, is in grassland and actually is building organic matter and tilth in the soil. So it preserves not only our farm operation, but the farm land also. And in 30 years, that land will be more productive than it is going into the solar program.
Most of the people in this community are for it. They're in favor of it as they start to learn what it's going to do for the school districts and the local government, the general funds. You know, it's not bringing outside development of anything else to this area. It's not changing the way the neighbor's farm's going to look, or you know, it's not going to bring a shopping center or a subdivision next door or anything like that.
You know, people tend to look at the pilot payments and the revenue generated to governmental agencies, our schools, our 911, our libraries. All those are benefactors of pilot payments. But the flip side of that is there's a whole lot of money going into the private sector, and the private sector is very good about spending that and investing that back into our community. Well, we feel we're in a better position today than we could have ever hoped for 5 years ago. The potential to maintain and improve our schools not only makes families want to stay, it makes families willing to move back. And once you have a vibrant community in one sector, it sort of flows out to the other businesses also that support those things. So it's been a huge win for our community.